Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Amma ba'd. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Fas'alu ahli zikri in kuntum la ta'lamun. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. I welcome all of you once again back to the third session. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And alhamdulillah, we're going to continue with the techniques of Dawah public speaking. And inshallah, we'll try and do it a bit faster. Since we have finished only 3¼ pages from the approximate 7 pages, so less than half we have done. So we'll try and complete as much as possible and have the question and answer session more towards the end rather than in between. We go to the 5th section, that is the terminus. Number 1, your hands should be placed one on top of the other on the navel or slightly above the navel or on the podium if you're using a podium when at rest. That is while not making gestures. Whenever your hand is not making gestures or when it's at rest, it goes to the terminus. Where you place your hand when you're not making gestures is called as the terminus. This is the terminus, whether you put it like that, whether you put it like that. And the best position according to me is on the navel or a little bit above the navel. There were participants who came day for yesterday, and most of them did not have a terminus. Most of them. Terminus is very important because many came and stood like that. It was looking very loose, not confident. And some placed the hand here. This is called as the Adam's leaf. It should not be so low. The best position is on the navel or a little bit above the navel, wherever you are more comfortable. But should not be below the navel. And some people keep it too low. And many people are taught like that, which I personally don't like this terminus, but people do recommend otherwise. But I personally don't feel, because then you're trying to match, okay, all the 5 fingers are going, and it looks too kiddish. I personally don't like it, but yes, it's taught by other people. This can also be a terminus or like that. The best terminus is this. And as I said, that once you reach a level, then where is the terminus doesn't make a difference. But unless you reach that level, see to it that you follow the terminus and it should come back to the position of rest. Terminus means when your hand is not making a gesture, unless it's specific, you say, Kul Wallahu, and you may keep it there for some time. So that's not the terminus, but for emphasis. Otherwise, it goes back to the position. Terminus is exactly on the navel or above the navel, not too high, not that offering salah. Navel or little slightly above the navel. This, I'm not too comfortable. Preferably this or this. But because if it's like that, see, normally to have it interlocked, then when you're making a gesture, it has to be unlocked. Can be done, not that it cannot be done. But I prefer, it looks better also on the screen. I'm looking at the video point of it also. The video point of view. This is not very good, but people do recommend that. So the best terminus is either left on right or right on left, no problem. You can keep on interchanging also. On the navel or a little bit slightly above the navel. Then we have the next 5 do nots, which is commonly done and was done by most of you. One of the following 5. Do not put your hands in your pockets or behind your back. Very common, coming and giving a lecture. I am so-and-so person coming from Timbuktu. Does it look good? Imagine you're talking to someone or taking an interview and someone puts his hand as though you are speaking to. It is not at all, doesn't give a good feeling. Keeping hand in the pocket. Some people, because they're nervous, they keep the hand behind the back. Who amongst you are keeping in the pocket the hands? Raise your hand. Oh, you're pointing out, but not telling. One. Oh, by the way, there's good news. I've just won $20,000. Do you know what I mean? When I said I won $20,000 means what? That means it's not one of the nose, it went to the ear, then went on the nose, went to the nose, went on to the ear. But I only saw these three. Brother Firdaus, do you have $10,000 with you ready? So how come you agreed? You know what you did? And he's catching it. He went here and then went here. For a long time, very long. Didn't come back only here. It's on video. It is on my mobile. And brother, even $10,000 ready? Not Singaporean dollars, US dollars. Like that, like that. Brother Ibrahim went straight. That means out of 21, only one got it correct. Yours I did not see because checking takes time. I had gone for lunch, I'm not there to check. But I checked only these three. And checking the person here is much more easy. So when are we going to get? When you give, share it with us, no problem. You know, we believe in sharing. So $20,000 and we can have some good. Huh? Yes, Brother Firdaus. When? Huh? When?
Bismillah. When? Let me check with the account department.
Account department. Which department? IRM department or your account department? And Brother Hisham. When? I told you must touch the nose, but not via, not. That means a person himself doesn't realize what he has done. He was even willing to lose $1 million. Do you know? When I said $1 million, he said yes. Do you have? He said no. So I should have said $1,010,000. You know, at least part of the cost would have been covered. $1 million. Overconfident. Being confident is good. Being overconfident is. And once a Muslim says he's going to give $1 million, he has to give it. Proof. It's not in my pocket, my mobile is not here. He went here. And for a long time, because we were closer. Yes, brother.
But I didn't touch the ear, right? I was just...
No.
Was waiting for your instructions.
Not waiting, it went that came yet. Went via. You heard my instruction, but you saw the action first and then. So
Inshallah. Inshallah, when a princess marries me, then I'll pay.
Sorry? When? When what?
Inshallah, when a princess or someone rich like Siti Khadija.
Rich? No. If you are not a prince, then why are you committing? See, if you can't afford it, you should not commit, na?
You ask me when.
Unless you're cocksure. That means you're not sure. See, that means you're not sure. And Brother Firdaus was willing to give $1 million. Yes, Brother Firdaus. Okay, now we have $2 million.
Okay, Bismillah.
Bismillah?
Yeah,
yes.
no.
Say Bismillah.
If I were to understand your question just now correctly, Doctor, is that you mentioned that who from the head and then directly touch the nose first, then what I remember, that why I'm so confident is that it's not that I'm too overconfident, because I know that when you mention touch your nose, you put to your ear. But then I touch then I look at you're touching your ear, so I change.
So it's wrong. That means you're following my actions more than my words. It's wrong. That means you failed the test or not.
Yes.
Does he fail the test or not? And then he kept it there. Not went back. Then the video stopped. After he might have gone back, I don't know. But he was there for a long time.
Yes, because I understand the question in a way that who go to the nose first?
Who goes, not first or second or third. You should not touch the ear. Or you should not go via the ear also. Or not go there and then come back. Because they were doing slow. You were doing fast. You were doing fast, they were doing slow. They were slow. So when you do slow, you're actually being extra smart again so that you don't falter. And I said you have to do immediately. You did immediately. You followed. But you faltered. So $1 million. Huh? Inshallah. So good. Part of the cost is covered. Maybe I wish I could have had some more such challenges. And that person is waiting for a princess to come. See? Huh? Princess. Like?
Or a businesswoman like Siti Khadija, radiallahu.
Khadija? Huh.
Business.
That time there was no dollars.
Fi dirham.
Dirham. So it would have been dirham. See, is it correct such an answer to give for a dai? As a dai, please don't fool around with the words you say. Dai's word is like, you say, patthar ki lakhir, that means it's like gospel truth. If you behave like that, who will trust on your word, tell me? Now I'm coming back to seriousness. Now you forget the joking part. If suppose you committed and you can't give, what do? You joke. Is it right? Is it right? Now you made a mistake by saying, if I get a princess, I'll pay. That is double mistake. At least he said, I check up with the account department. That's also wrong, but yours is absolutely unacceptable. His is also not acceptable.
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammadun Rasulullah, Muhammadun Rasulullah. أرجو رضاك يا الله، أنت الرحيم يا الله، هبني عطاك يا الله، أنت الكريم منك العطاء يا الله، أنت العظيم يا الله، فيك الرجاء يا الله، أنت الحليم. الرحمن الستار ملك الملك الغفار الوهاب المنان المتعال. الرحمن الستار ملك الملك الغفار الوهاب المنان المتعال.